Number 4 or 5, I don't know. The law of wise speech. The nutrient of what you say and how you speak is very important. I read for you two verses. Proverbs 21 verse 9. It says, "It is better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than in a mansion with a quarrelsome woman." Another version says, "a nagging wife." Another version says, "a woman who loves to argue." It says, "It is better to dwell in a roof corner." Listen, an argumentative spirit is the worst nutrient for a man to grow. You see this man, he left a mansion. Argumentative spirit can make a man leave comfort and go and be staying with one lady that when you look at the lady, you see your question will be, what does this lady have that I don't have? Because you think that men think like women. Because you're trying to compare with the woman with physical things. You feel you look more beautiful, you're more educated. Mistake. The man is not seeing all of that. He's seeing behavior. I told you, they listen by what? Seeing behavior. That same chapter, verse 19, Contemporary English Version says, "It's better out in the desert than at home with a nagging, complaining wife." Always complaining. Always complaining. And then they say, "No, I'm just expressing my opinion." No! You are a complainer. Is that the right word? Always complaining. In other words, somebody cannot be comfortable in your presence because there's always a complaint. I don't like the way you sit. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you... Everything. So the man feels like he's not wanted. Terrible nutrient. The reason I read Proverbs that it makes the men to leave. Like TD Jakes also asks another question. When we say, "Oh, the men left." The men left. TD Jakes asks, did they leave or were they sent away? Your words can send away. So let me go to the next one. Law of freedom. Someone say law of freedom. Every relationship needs freedom. I beg you, do not stop micromanaging your relationship. She goes to the market, she comes back, you want her to show you everything she bought. Oh, my friend. There are times a woman needs freedom. What does she want to do? Don't pay attention. She wants to go to her friends and do her things. That's fine. What's your business there? You want to know who she was there with, who spoke to her, who called her. From there, she went to the supermarket. Who did she see in the supermarket? Are you a serious man? The nutrient called freedom. Let people feel that they are free to express themselves. She's free to go and meet her other girlfriends and they have their girls out and do their girl things and come back. Fine. Why do you want to know what they went and they were doing in their girls thing? How does that concern you? They were doing their girls thing. Are you a girl? Or you are the type of woman you want to know. The phone of your husband rings. Darling, who is calling you? What do you mean by who is calling you? He goes to sleep. You come and tiptoe. You pick the phone. You're checking all the calls. And then you take your phone and then you take a photograph. Then you go and you're checking all the numbers. If you know the numbers, you will die of heart attack. You will die before your time. You want to know everybody he gave money to, everybody he saw, everybody he spoke to. Woman, freedom. When are you going out? Why are you going out? When are you coming back? Who are you with? Are you asking those questions to a man? His mother. Okay. Next one. The law of vulnerability. Listen. At times you need to be vulnerable in relationships. When you say, "I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need a man." Okay, that's why the man doesn't show you concern. You say you're strong. So why do you need his support? Because you're strong. Independent. And when they say independent, what are you referring to? Is it the fact that you have money? So according to you, life is about having money. That's what you mean. Because men, I don't know how to put this one. Men like to be put in positions where they have to demonstrate their strength. That's why, God forbid, you see a man, he doesn't do much for the wife, but he's doing a lot for the girlfriend. You know why? That's wrong. You don't do that. But let me tell you why. Because the wife is behaving as if she's strong. She's tough. I don't need anything. But you see the girlfriend, the girlfriend makes the man feel like without that man, she's finished. Though. Hey, chief, you know that it is only you. Chief, you know that if it's not of you, I'll be in the streets tomorrow. Chief, apart from you, I have no other person. You say, yeah, baby, I'm coming tomorrow. You know how those chiefs talk? They say, don't worry. How much is it again? He says, 10,000 pounds. No, that's small money. That's small money. Don't worry. I'll see you tomorrow. Chief has spoken. Because you make, listen, make the man feel needed in your life. Oh, you didn't hear me. It is just something about men that they cannot control. They go where they feel needed. When need pulls them, they go. Even God says, in your weakness, my strength is made what? Perfect. You want strength? Come with weakness. You cannot come with strength and want to be shown strength. You're strong now. Didn't you say you're an independent, strong woman? So why are you complaining? Don't complain. Be vulnerable as a man. Your wife should know also that you need her in X, Y, Z. If you're the type that, how will she help you if she doesn't see the need of her help? Okay, number what? I need to stop now. Number 8, the law of passion. You know the law of passion? Find out the passion of your spouse and assist that person in that thing. Maybe your wife she may be a CEO of a company, but she likes working with orphans. You can even see that even though my wife is the CEO, when it comes to orphans, she has a passion. Listen, the law of passion says, focus on that aspect. Invest in those orphans. Support her in those orphans. Help her to run outreaches with those orphans. Those are nutrients you are pouring on your wife's soil that will make her to blossom. Am I talking to someone? Never you attack the passion of your spouse. Your husband is the bank manager, but the man has passion for ministry. He loves God. And you're attacking the ministry thing he does. You're attacking his preaching, you will lose him. The law of passion says, when you identify the area of passion, and people have all types of passion, it can be music, it can be sports, it can be anything. Because you don't know how much people feed from their passion. Okay. And I'll end there. Number 9. At 12, I'll stop at 9. The law of encouragement. The law of what? Encouragement. Please don't ever forget this law. And let me say this, and I did mention it. Like I said before, men are wired for work, right? Women are wired for what? Relationship. So if your wife is working, you see this thing, women work 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. God bless them. I personally don't believe that a woman was fashioned for that kind of lifestyle. It is too stressful. It is too stressful. And because she has to do that to make ends meet. But God didn't. You see again, some of us are still traditional men. It is still the responsibility of a man to provide for his family. So I don't care what they say, equality, this, equality, that. I said it is even the pride of a man. Go to the animal kingdom, you see it. The lions and the lizards are the ones that are male, that the ones who have the territory, they protect it. So if your wife works and subsidizes the income of the family, encourage that woman. The law of encouragement. At times before she comes back, everything is intact. You say, why should I encourage her? Doesn't she also stay in the house? Listen. Yes, she stays in the house, but work is not her primary forte, spiritually speaking. Am I talking to somebody? And then you come now to the man, because he's not a relational person. You come back, your husband has taken care of the children, cleaned them up, he has cooked, he has done house chores, and then come and say, why shouldn't he do it? Is he not also the father of the children? You are not serious. You are not serious. Encourage him. Because men are not wired into those kind of relational things. You want a husband who spends all his time doing house chores, looking after children? You want the man to die? You won't even want it as a woman, don't you? Don't you want a man who goes out there and fights battles and comes back with income? Is that what you're looking for? Okay, I'll stop here.